So we can start coloring process. Exciting. This drawing took a different turn. It looks a bit different from the reference, but that is okay. Reference is just for proportions and like colors and stuff like that, but it doesn't have to be a replica of the image. So we choose a new layer and name this name layers. It's a good practice. I don't always do that, but I should. So just name it sketch. I maybe just choose multiply layer and like reduce the opacity a bit. You can like lock it. So why I changed the opacity? So it is important to change the opacity due to actually seeing behind the sketch what you're drawing, because sometimes the lines might be too thick. So I reduced the opacity, and now let's get into coloring. So to color this portrait, it's just choosing the skin colors and like here and stuff like that. So for the skin color, just go between orange and red, just between that, and then choose the colors like on this range. So you can as well choose a classic, maybe it's better to see right here. So choose between these colors. Don't go like that and don't go like here, because it's gonna be too bright. So I'm gonna choose the color fill, so it's gonna be too orange. And maybe just I would like to choose like a bit reddish tone. And of course this girl is very bright skinned, so I will choose a brighter color for this. So let's get on it. So I recommend just making a palette right here and then like choosing the shading color. So the shading color would go diagonally down and just shift the hue a little bit, and then like this is the color, and you can make it like darker and move hue again, and this is the shading colors. For hair color, very simple, just I choose any brown and then like a darker version, so it's the same diagonally down and next to like saturation. So here, so we have these basic colors. I think the shirt can be like a blue color, and eyes as well, I need eye color. So I choose like desaturated blue. So this is the blue color. So this is how to choose colors. It's very simple. I don't know, for me it's very simple, but for you maybe it's not that simple. That is okay. Everybody learns how to do certain things, and people don't become a professional overnight. So I choose a gray color, and then I choose on the layer, on the empty layer, this I just like selection tool. So I choose freehand, and then basically just outline that outline of this sketch. So when you press that button, it fills in automatically. We choose color fill right here. If you don't choose, it doesn't. So if that happens, you can always just drag the color on top of the selection. So now we have a gray base. So let's add a new layer, tap on it, and then choose clipping mask. So now we're going to fill the layers. Just choose your color. I think maybe this can be a highlight color. Yeah, it's a bit too dark, so. we start to shade. So now we can start to place shadows on these layers. So you can select this layer, the skin, and just tap on it and choose alpha lock. So it will lock the shades on the base color. So I'm choosing this medium. Pick a color with your finger, so you just press on it and like you can sample it. And now I choose a square brush. Why square brush? It is very important. I chose this brush, Blockbuster, so it is from Eric Anthony's Mega Bundle. So I bought it a long time ago. It is kind of my inspiration. So where did I choose it? Right here. So now how to shade is just looking into the reference and seeing those dark points and like deciding where to put the shadows based on the reference. So important places to put shadows are like near the eyes. So you can start from just putting shadows on these parts. And now we will continue to the eyes. So I'm sampling the color, just bringing it down. It's going to be like a shadow effects. Of course, you can always alpha lock it. I think that's a good thing to alpha lock it. Now I added some shadows on the eyes. So most of the time, eyes will have this shadow on them because there's a lid. The top lid, the top eyelid is casting a shadow onto the eye, and a little bit here as well. So moving to a body, you just can follow the reference where the shadows, we put shadows, and I want to choose a bit darker color, so I go diagonally up and just changing the hue to more yellow. Okay, so now we shaded the skin and eyes, and now we can shade the hair. So how to shade the hair? We alpha lock the layer and pick a color, and then we look into light source. So I put it right over here. Okay, so we shaded the hair a little bit. You can choose a lighter color to add a little bit of highlight, a little bit of dimension. So now here we have it. So we shaded, we put some shadows, and we can start from go to the next level and choose a little bit darker color and then shade some more. So this time we will choose like hard shadows, darker shadows to give dimension to the painting. We shaded the skin. Now we can shade the lips. So I just pick a color and just shift the hue down. And I can add the iris details. Now we have shaded some parts of the face. So now I placed like shadows and like on hair and skin and body. So now we can continue to actually refine it and start a rendering.